Most people think that they are using AI to go faster, but they aren't. They are using it to switch off their brain. The best way to understand this is to compare it to GPS. So when you are in a new city, when you are in an adventure exploring, using GPS is a lifesaver. But when you are in your neighbors, if you use this GPS, then it's amnesia. It's not it's not an adventure anymore. Okay, and that is the same with AI. So at the beginning, when you are in a new job, when you are exploring something new, having an AI next to you, it actually can really be helpful because it helps navigate this this new terrain. Think about you are in a new job. There is a lot of protocols, a lot of things that you need to know and learn, and the chance that you're not gonna remember it's really high. Okay, so you give all this data to AI, and now the AI can be there supporting you and give you information and so on. That is the correct way to use it. This is the, let's call it a beginner way to use it in a correct way. Okay, but when you become good at your job, then it's about the time that you say, okay, I learned the protocols, I know what to do, I know my job now, I don't need AI anymore. Because now you start to do the next phase, okay? You're mastering your job and you switch the use of AI to another level, okay? So what's this other level? That is something that you can use even at the in the first phase, okay? But you're gonna carry on using it even when you master your job. So again, let's go back to the GPS. So the GPS is not just telling me the road, but it's also telling me the road work, the traffic jam. Okay, it's telling me the speed cameras. So those are elements that always changes. Okay, so AI, this GPS is informing me on a dynamic environment. So just to give an example of how this happened at work. So let's say I need to write an email, a document, an essay, whatever I need to do. Okay, I'm working on this document by myself. Okay, so without the use of AI. So I write this document. So it's my idea, it's my sentence, it's my work. Then I give back to the AI for feedback. Okay, I ask AI, is this a part that is not clear? Is it something that is too obvious and or banal? Okay, is there, I don't know, some problem with the logic that I'm using to explain this problem? So AI can look from outside, okay, and give you a feedback. And it depends how you ask to AI, but you can say, rate me, I don't know, this document, give me a feedback, a precise feedback. Does this document follow the protocols and so on? Okay, so AI is going to give you an answer that can help you out. That is on a dynamic document, okay, something that is just happened there, and on something that you created. Okay, so you are in control. You are not in somehow delegating everything to AI. You're not switching off your brain. That is the biggest thing, right? So remember that if we stop using our brain, somehow we are gonna lose it, and that is the biggest risk. This is not a joke. This is not a little thing to lose. And I can understand that some people are so fed up about their work that is so mechanical, so useless, that sometimes they say, I don't care anymore, I'm gonna let AI doing it. But while for a short period of time a kind of holiday makes sense, it become a habit, and then you spend many hours a day keeping your brain switched off. And that means you're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose in the sense for two reasons. Okay, one, you're gonna lose it because you're not using it in a way that is stay awake and is constructive and is creative. The second is that you are gonna be interacting with the AI. Okay, and that is something that is it's not really compatible with us. There is another video that I made the other time that is about AI, the probabilistic world. Okay, so we're working this probabilistic world, which nothing is stable, nothing is there. So our job is always to control the to check basically the output of the AI to be sure that it's actually match reality. It's not hallucinating. Okay, it's not just giving me something that is not much my job or my project or so on. And this is we all be there because this is something that AI does all the time. Now, if you're lazy, you don't care, you don't even notice. Okay, you got this plausible output and you say, yeah, 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 this is good. But if you care, if it's about, something that you care and is important to you, then you will see, that is not good enough. Okay, that is something that is not really resonant, it's not really precise. So you need to interact with AI more and more, and try to make it in somehow solid and somehow getting an output that makes sense for the real world. That is really tasking for your brain, and it's disconnecting you from the physical world, and you spend days, hours inside the hallucinated world. So again, find your balance. It's not easy to say when is the time to give up to this GPS and use your own navigation system, but it's something that each one of us needs to think about, understand, and reflect on this journey. So now there is one more thing that I want to ask you, actually more than one. So first of all, let me know on the comment below your story, if you've been experiencing anything like this, if that resonates, and if you have your own strategy to understand when is the moment to let it go to AI and go into this next phase of mastering your job, mastering your art, mastering your hobby, whatever it is. And second, I gonna start doing live on TikTok, but I need 50 followers to be able to do it. Okay, so I'm completely new to TikTok. I have like 11 followers at the moment. So please, I'm gonna link below the link to this TikTok, to my TikTok page. If you follow, I'm gonna follow you back. Thanks for staying until the end, and like and subscribe, and see you on the next video.